Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, no matter where it may be, wherever you are. Today we were about ready to go and take another fishing trip. How you feel about that? Y'all want to go on another fishing trip? Cause y'all know how much we love these fishy trips. So let's jump into the game here and see exactly what we got going down. All right, we got our employees here. While I was away trying to mess around, with the OBS and all that neat stuff. Well, turns out this ship here, it decided it was going to back down in this little corner down here, and they got this steel bar all the way across, and yeah. So I went ahead and saw if my little crew member there could actually fix the ship, and guess what? He can. He fixed it just fine. Look at that sunset they got going on down here. Up here, up here. This ain't down. This is up. Yeah. All right. So we will go on a fishing trip. Again, we will go and do some lobsters, but we will try to figure out. Um, we're trying to figure out how to use our folks a little more. Mm, kind of like the first time when we were doing it by ourselves. I want to see if maybe we can get these guys to, I don't know, double drop. You know, um, drop them, and then when we go back, see if we can't get them to make another drop. Uh, I don't know that we're going to be able to do that, but we're going to try because that's what it's all about, right? Learning. All right, let's go. Get to it, man. Stop messing around. Stop blibber blabbering. Let's go. Let's see. Where is it? There you are. There's my little hidey hole. We're gonna go right down to. Well, are we? No, let's not do that. We're gonna go right to here, and then we're gonna go right to here. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe that'll work for us better. Doink. All right. Now, do we have anything on our map? Probably not. Right? Okay, fine, fine. Let's do this then. Get up, go to the clock. Eh, Okay. Um, 24 hours is 2300. I don't want that. I want us up and ready to go by 11 o'clock. How's that? Yeah, there we go. 11 o'clock. The red hand there's apparently the small hand. Yay. All right, so let's see what we got going down here. Okay, let's bring up our crew. Let's get them working on something. You, I think, are my caster. Are you not? Um, pot and bait setting, pot baiting and setting. Okay, well, I'm gonna have him go out here and do the prepare bait because he doesn't have anything to do until tomorrow. This is it. This is all he's got for the day. She's gonna be out here baiting and setting, and he's gonna be basically uh, sleeping. He's got nothing better to do. Honestly, he's done. And by the way, happy Easter, and well, apparently it's a double holiday for some. It's that 420 day too. All right, so you go up here, you go here, bait and set pots, and we are going to run up here until we find something to throw some of our meat at, or our cages at. As I remember this little area here last night, this was starting to get bare, but it was all of these were, yeah, they were full of crabs. We might be just a little up. We're about dead on. All right, so there's just 3 or 4 there. I need to see another one pop up here. Come on, pop one up for me. Don't just sit there showing me nothing. Okay, so we're not getting any hits here. Just bobble, bobble. There we go. Might be veering a little bit too much over towards. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop you and see what we get here. Probably not much. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe we shall get lucky. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Get going. I said go. Thank you. Good golly knock molly. Alright. Yeah, that's plenty of separation. Plenty. But this ground is so bare now. Look at this. It's almost like you absolutely have to drop them right on top of each of these crabs now. At least for here. Let's go. Get it out. There we go. Let's straighten it up a little bit. Might be a little bit too far over into the deep. So I'm trying to bring it back up on this shelf here. Just a little bit. There's a lot of boats up here, so could be that there's a bunch of crabbies out there. Get going. We may not toss out all 30 of them. I don't know. Depending on what this looks like down through here. Okay, there's a crabby there. And get going. Oh, I'm still hitting E. And most of these folks out here, they're probably just fishing for the redfish. Doing a little deep line fishing or something. I'm no idea. Line fishing. Whatever works for them, you know. And a little lobster just crawled right out there right underneath us. He sure as heck did. I want to put the 5 seconds in there, but I'm not so certain that we're going to have crabs or lobsters if I do. You see, if I see a lobster here, I'm kind of wanting to drop on top of them rather than wait the 5 seconds, because if you wait 5 seconds, you got nothing. We're clear to drop. Come on now. Alright, so we might have to make a triple line today. And just like that, a crab shows up on the screen. I don't want you, Mr. Crab. Okay, see if we can bend it like Beckham and come back. Trying not to get these too close together, but I want them close. See, saying there. Now it looks more gooder. Maybe we'll get a couple more lobsters up through here. I might have just been out too far. Okay, I think that'll get there. Might be a little behind him though. Slim pickings in this area today. which is weird because last night it was overcrowded. And it's not like we've been back here since then. We haven't. As soon as I finished up with the video, I logged out, and you can only handle so much fish in a day. I guess. No, don't tell my dad I said that neither. He could fish probably years if you just let him do it. He'd sit there and he'd just be out there on his little bass boat. Um, he was a professional fisher for a while. Lots of competitions and stuff like that. Did fairly well, but age caught up to him, and he's not allowed to do that much anymore. That's going to go down to nothing, and it is. Oh, gives me Gurface. It's alright. Maybe this one here will migrate over there. I could only be so lucky, right? I appreciate you being in my way like that. That is, very, very manly of you. Okay, let's throw that out. Right now I'm just throwing them out to throw them out, apparently. Okay, we need to break up this direction. Not at that huge of an angle, but yeah, this is not looking good over here at all. Not even a little bit. Maybe I came down a little too far. You think? No, that would have been, well, I don't know. We'll see. One thing is for certain, there is nothing here. Nothing, 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 nothing. There is nothing here. And bail. That should land right on his head. See you down there. There's nothing here. Okay, so the line is going this way, so there'd be another double side. Let's go check that out. It might. Very well could be that I got it backwards. Maybe they need to be in deeper water, because this is showing us dick. And I know for a fact we had a lot of them left in here last night when we were finished. I mean, this place was just absolutely overcrowded with them, but now it's telling me it's not. Did they keep fishing while I was away? That's the question, right? Somebody outfished them or fished them out. .6 is our max speed, huh? There you go. How about getting up there a little bit? And I'm just looking at these because these are what we're going to be going after next. Thankfully, I'm not going to have to be the one that's fishing for them. That'll be these clowns. Anything to not have to gut another fish. Ugh. Okay, I see a couple lobsters on the screen. Nothing great yet. Maybe it'll get better. Okay, I see my buoys off to the right there. Okay, let's not run back towards my lines. Let's stay out of that. Okay, do we have any lobsters up in here? No, we haven't. Quite the comparison from last night to now. It's like the game's auto-generating wherever it wants to put these things, I suppose. Um, might have to go up to where they were to start this. Well, when I started, because maybe they just stayed up there or something. They went back. Just reset to their last origination. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop. Why not? Got a crab there. Crab or two. Well, by God, if something's got great. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's actually starting to look like that area we were fishing to start last night, or our last episode. This looks nothing like it did in the last episode at all. Nothing. In fact, this was so packed and dense, even after we finished, that it was, it was a little nutty. There we go. Now we're getting into into the lobsters. There we go, right there. We really could use about 9 more, you know? Not picky or nothing, but gotta figure out how much it costs to train these two up to make sure they're good for line fishing. I might have started too far south. Let's hope that's what the problem is. Apparently not. Well, maybe. I got some down there. Let's take the rest of them out. What do you think? We'll take that one. Alright. I don't see anything else, but we are going to ride over here a little bit. You know, mix it up just slightly. See if maybe we can see something over in her. No. It don't look like we started too far south. Looks like, well, they just ain't here no more. They gone. They split. Said, see ya. Alright, you go ahead and pack it in. No, don't worry. I'll take care of that. Mm. I'm just scouting now. I should have never even dropped. But we do need a little more money so we can make sure that these two are trained up for line dancing, line dropping. Well, that's a little better, but it doesn't look like we started too far south. It just looks like the area's been getting picked clean. And we only made 2 runs in this entire run here. It still says it's dense, so do you mind? All right, now you two. Um, oh yeah, you two. You are my sorter, and you are my hauler. Get into positions, please. And where in the hell did my buoys go? Oh, there it is, right there. I knew I was within striking distance of them last night. I didn't tell you to go right, just go. Right? Okay. Sorry, man. I was fighting it. She just wants to go fast. It's worse than Daytona Nights. Oh, I did you no favors, did I? I am so sorry. My bad. Um, Autopilot 0. There. They're too stupid to do that on their own. Is he saying? But yeah, happy Easter, everybody. And also the other holiday today, 420, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody was clamoring about today at the restaurants. We did a dash, about a 6 hour dash. Uh, Decent money in it. Not great, not bad. It was what it was. Was was. Is and was. Well, we did get 481 pounds out of that last pot. And I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna have to come over here and steal my pot. You know what I'm saying? Because you just parked right on top of it, man. I don't appreciate that too damn much. Um, I'm just gonna let you know that right up front, okay? And I know you don't care what I think, but I'm just saying. Just because you see a pot don't mean you got to drop. That's probably a troll pot anyway, because if I remember right, there wasn't. Yeah, if I'm looking right, there ain't much up in here. Good God, come on, Pearl. Man, my grandson graduates college in about 6 years. Well, a little longer than that, maybe. All right, 715 pounds out of that. Where did it come from? It's not showing up on the seafloor. Um, I mean, yeah, I'm dropping these right on the head of one, but it don't look like it would be pulling up 700 pounds. Not even close. But I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain. I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not. I'm goofing. Okay, it's up. All right. Wanted to make sure that pot was up before I opened it up. Like, we've used this much gas since we've been out here. That's crazy talk. Should be about 3 to 4 miles per hour. I didn't say stop. There, should be right about there. Why'd you drop? Oh, because she's not done. Okay. Fair enough. Done yet? Yep. All right. Well, it says we're going 4 miles per hour. I guess we're moving. It don't feel like we're moving. Would you please just stay at the setting I put you at? It's wanting to float up, down. The throttle. All right, we should just about have this perfect. Just about. It's that digital timing. I'm telling you. Now, if we could just get it with a damn throttle, right? Throttle's like, hey, I'm not gonna auto do this for you. You gonna have to do this for yourself, pal. Throttle it yourself. Better hurry. You better get her done. We might just go ahead and float right on through this. You done yet? There we go. The speed does feel a lot different when you zoom all the way out. You feel like you're just sitting there. You can see the speedometer. It tells you what you're doing, but it does feel a little different. See, this actually feels really fast when you're down here. It's like, wow, we moving. Should be just about done. All right. Did I miss one? I missed one, didn't I? And yeah, we'll come back and get it, I guess. Grr. I forgot you had that back here, buddy. I'm sorry. You hadn't brought it all the way up out of the water yet, and here I am squealing the tires getting down through here. All right, it's up, so we're moving. we get pushed off that way. And in reverse. Oh my. No, it must have been the wave. Well, where were all these crabs before? Look at this. Or lobsters before. They're all over the damn place now. So to speak. Not quite, but still. That's a mite bit more than we had last time we came down through here. Yes, yes, I know. You're ready to pick them up. I get it. We're going to have to do one of them sliding in the home things, you know what I'm saying? Either that or just pick it up on the turn. There you go, sliding in the home. Okay, I think that spaced these out a little further because we weren't getting anything, so yeah. Recalibrate speed. About 5, I think. 5 to 6 should cut it. Come on back down. Figure we can make the ship dance alongside, you know, no big deal. We're up to 7,884 pounds. Okay, that's actually not horrible. That's actually better than we did last night. We just now picked up our 12th pot. On 12 pots with the last ship, we were making right around 5,800 pounds. We have 7,484 on 11 pots. So you tell me. It's supposedly dense, but look at it. You don't see hardly anything down there, but we're catching it, right? So, okay. 526 with that last one. Uh, the hell? I mean, like I said, I am not complaining. But I did forget something. We're supposed to be well, yeah, we're supposed to be resetting our pots, but with two employees, that's not easy. Um, I'd be constantly pushing. Let's see here. Him. I'd be constantly pushing him from here over to set bait and pot, or to prepare bait. Well, yeah, I'd be putting him over here at. Well, no, yeah, because I could move her there, and then she would launch it, and then move her back. But he would be the one that's out of place. So yeah, they'd both be playing musical employee after every time you pick it up, and after every time that you put one down. So yeah, nah, I'm good. At least for now. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to use it. Trust me, I'm going to do it just for the hell of it. I'm sure of it. Just to see if I can do it. And it'll probably be a lot faster than what I'm doing now. But looking at this, I don't, I don't see any. What are you doing? Stop it! I don't where I'm coming up with 400 and 500 freaking pound pots. I have no idea. Look at this. There's nothing down here at all. Supposedly. We'll see. Maybe there is. Maybe there ain't. They got something in there. I just know that there was in here last night. My sonar might be just absolute garbage for all we know. And from what we're seeing so far, that's pretty much the size of it. 886 pounds. You see anything? Look. Okay, let's see what we get out of this one. Like I said, I am not complaining. Not even a little bit. It's just I wish I could just keep these from doing that because it always wants to show that one freaking um, message all the time. Set pot. Okay. Well, show me the latest. Maybe I don't want to check this thing all the time. All right, let's get up here. It's the fishing rodeo. Grab it on the way by in the middle of the turn. £731. Once again, there's nothing here. So let's see what to bring up. See, nothing on the ground there. So we must have caught maybe whatever it was that might have been left. I don't see that as a possibility, but never know. Could be. Might have. Nah. No way I did all that damage with 2 runs. No way. My bad. I got the goofing off. I know, I know. My bad. I was goofing off. Wasn't paying attention what I was supposed to be doing. There we go. All right, y'all hang on. We got a long ride. Y'all should be finishing up about the time we get there. I reckon. We are at 12,000 pounds of these things, and I've no idea how. We're not there yet, bro. We almost there. I see it. It's in sight. About 2 inches off the backside of that boat up there. hands, all hands. Ring, 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 ring. Get some. Alright, now I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. What's the date? May 8th. Hmm. There ain't many of these left. So we're gonna have to go and, you know, do a little of the good stuff. Like watch these guys cut up some fish for about 5 months. Right? Oh wait, got one more left up here. No, 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 no. We're coming to get it. Two more left up there, it looks like. Yeah, I thought it was one. There's two. Ain't nobody tell you slow down, boat. Stop it. And then you got this boat chugging away at us. Like, he's like, are you gonna quick travel or aren't you? No, man. You parked there intentionally to see if I'd hit you. We know you're not fishing. Otherwise, you'd have lines out or something. If it wasn't for the fact that it's such a nice ride, I think I'd have been mad about that. Now, I saw my little bobble out there. There you are. Buoy. Bobble. Same thing. There you go. Round thing. Makes bright light. Don't slow down. Keep going, bro. We're not there yet. This game does have music. I'm not sure if it's copyright or not, so that's why I don't play it. It's not horrible music. It's not. It's actually decent. Some of it. I didn't listen to all of it. Most of it is. Some of it made me want to pull my hair out, but the rest of it was good. We are at 13,800 pounds. We have much lobsters from very little on the ground. Uh, don't ask. I don't know. I'm just picking up the lobsters, man. Don't make me read a freaking sonar. They ain't right. 14,000 pounds. Well, damn. Color me shocked. 1,000 freaking pounds. Do you see 1,000 pounds of freaking crab or lobster on the ground here? No, you don't. Where do pray tell did we get these from? Um. All right. Yeah. Uh, I'm done asking questions. Yeah. We're gonna go sell this. We are. Um. Fish prices. Let's see. 981 at your mouth. 1010 Lunan. 1010 Lunan. 1010 Lunan. 1010 Lunan. 1010 Lunan. We're going to Lunan. I guess Lunan is cheaper because, or they pay more because they're way the hell out of here. What now? Okay. We check this out again. We can. We got nothing better going on. We can run out there and see what's going on. All right, so that gives us $151,317.85 because she decided that three of them were. That's not bad actually. That looks like something I would do. So yeah, she's still only like level 12. Uh, Port rep, $1,000 for port rep, huh? All right, so 151, 317.85. Lasers, well, 438, 572, 45. For the second, we're gonna purchase some fuel because that's what we do. Then we're gonna pay for repair because we do that too. Oh no, we don't. Damn, we don't pay for repair no more. Oh well, my bad. Um, do you have any tips? No. It's all for, yeah, stuff that we're about ready to catch that we really don't need a tip for. Okay, I guess that's it. Why are you two? God damn it. I forgot to put you two away. My bad. You, go to sleep. You, go to sleep. You, eat. You, eat. I guess, I don't know what happened. That just popped up. They haven't cooked any more than they did last night. That wasn't there last night when we logged out. Y'all see what I see. It's there now. All right. They look like they're full up or something now. Yeah, he's full. He's full. All right, so you go prepare bait. I'm sorry. I know you work harder than anybody else on this ship and all that other bunch of stuff, but do it. You done? Not you. You're not even the one I really wanted to do that, but I know you're trained. You're good. Both of you are trained. Um, I thought I put. I lied to myself. You go there. You go there. Wow. All right, let's go here. All right, once again, we're gonna look. Um, what in the hell? I didn't intend to do that. All right, let's go ahead and fast travel up there because this is a little bit bigger area. We'll go to right about here. Let's see if we can see some crab or some lobsters. If we don't, we're going fishing. Real fishing. And these two here, they're going to be working. And I mean working, working, working. Sort of. Um, well, there's crab. I see them. They're there. I'd hate to put our pots down and have this be the only ones that are here, but yeah, I want you to stay where you're at. Yo, I want you to go and bait and set pots. And I need to stop going backwards. Why is this moving forwards if I'm going backwards? I don't understand. Let me know when you're ready now. Oh, she's ready. Okay. Um, yeah, show us what you got, man. We want to make $10 on this. Looks like these are actually showing up now. That's also awful nice, right? Now, at some point, we're gonna run out of lobster or room. Yeah, we got a little ways to go. Not far. We got a little ways. And maybe we'll get one more in before we turn around and send this straight back out. Maybe. As long as we have lobsters, we're dropping. Um, I see bunches of them. I don't know about you, but I see a whole bunch. Does that usually mean that we're not getting hardly anything in the nets this time? Because the last episode we had tons of them and we didn't really hardly get anything. And this time we go out there and there's hardly anything showing on the radar. And we we clean house. Well, maybe not, but we didn't do bad. Right, this water looks like it's starting to get deep. Well, maybe not. But we are running out of turkeys. I'll drop one for you, and we're turning around. Wait, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Gotcha. It's only one of him, but I got him. All right. Let's see if there's anything on this side of those lines. Looks pretty bare up here. There we go. That'll work right there. There we go. We're in the money. We're in the money. Oh, maybe not. Back up on the shelf. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's slow it down a little bit. What do you think? Well, it ain't gonna do us no damn good. I keep bumping up against our own pots over here to our right, so one more pot, one more pot, one more pot. Thank you. Sorry about that. see what that does. Yeah, I guess it works a little bit. It worked really well. Okay, whatever. And you. Neither one of you are any. Yeah, neither one of them are deep lines. Or even long line. I thought I had gotten him pushed up on everything, but I guess not. Right. Let's give it 20. Let's see what we got. Okay, they're both full stamina. Let's go. These guys will be like, oh yeah, it's a great job, but man, I almost had my arms pulled off. Oops. Sorry, bro. My bad. constantly monkeying around with the throttle. Just let me set you at 4 miles an hour and go, okay? I just need to drive you. Put on cruise control. Little bump. That little bump was a little bit too much of a bump. I skipped the whole freaking line. Somehow I didn't run over it. I don't know how that happened. Um, I went right between them. Seems like I would have run over it, right? That should set it. And when the tide goes down, we go up to 4.9, down to 3.2. Nope, 4.2. There we go. 3 to 5 miles an hour. Perfect. Almost. I'm not changing it. We're gonna cruise just like this. Ring, 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 ring. All hands on deck. Breaking buoy on the right. Thank you. Where's my next booty? There he is. Right out there. See him right there? He's all hanging out, having a good old time, talking to his buds. He don't know what's about ready to happen to him. Pretty sky, right? I mean, what else you got to do other than look at the sky? It sure does seem like it's a good ways further out than it was last night. I did turn off my HDR. For whatever reason, it seems to be interfering with the video. I watched a little bit of it. It looks better on an iPad than it does on my computer monitor, I'll tell you that right now. Oh, why don't I just swing on out there and hit that? Yeah, let's not. Let's go backwards. What do you think, huh? You guys a better idea? I do. I think that's a much better idea. And don't forget to remind me to have him main repair that hull. Because I'm pretty sure he... God damn it. There we go. There's your next one. Your job's all lined up for you. You just need to reach over and grab it. You don't even need to throw anything out there to hook it. It's good to go, man. So you saying? Check it out. We're just playing bathtub monkeys right now. Oh, my bad. It's coming around again. There you go. All right. Get that set just slightly higher than I've had it. Just slightly. I don't want it set way up there. Stop it. There. Bring it down a little bit. There. Not quite that high. Come on. I'll be a big jerk. There we go. Let's go 4 to 6 rather than 3 to 5. That's a bit too fast, I think. Yeah, maybe not. Why are we at 2.5? Didn't nobody tell you to go 2.5? Okay, we're done with that. We're ready for that. Let's go. I can't sit here loitering all night. Well, I guess we could, but... Alright, where is number 15? There it is, right off his backside. Almost like he planned it that way. We'll have to have a word with him. Not a war, a word. Hey, mister, you see this little buoy here? That means don't be parking like within 50 feet of it. What are you trying to do? Make me think you're stealing my crabs? Come on, bro. Wow. Did not intend to do that. We will do this. Just because I don't want to be in line with the rear end of his ship. Why you turning, boat? Why you turning? I know you don't like him, but that don't mean you should be turning like that because that's dangerous. He's gonna think we're gonna come at him. He thinks we're coming at him. There we go. The hell with him. I got a repairman on board. That was expensive. Have a nice night. And remember, there's other people out here sometimes. You don't park between their lines, you know. Matter of fact, just don't fish anymore. They're mine, all of them. That's mean. I'm sorry. It does feel like it takes an awful long time, though, don't it? I mean, as opposed to actually being the one on the deck here, you know, running everything and figuring out your fishies and stuff like that. Instead, you're sitting here. Oh, what's the matter with that? There you go. Okay, cool. You got it up. You got the box up. I gotta go find. There it is. Says we're going 6, but sure did feel like we were just sitting there treading water. All right, we were at 10,000 pounds. Wow. I guess we got in the money this time. I reckon we did. We did pretty good. I don't know what's going to be on the other side of this barrier reef. To me, it looks like a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. It looks like a total pain. We'll run over there, though. Why not? We got nothing better going on. I mean, this is what we're doing. We're fishing these things as hard as we possibly can because we need money. Well, we really don't, but we do. You know, we're running out of season, and we're about ready to have to start long fishing or line fishing or whatever the hell it's called. Um, and my two monkeys here don't know how to do it. They don't know what they're doing yet. So yeah, I gotta train them, and that's what cost us nearly a whole $1 million just training these two. Getting them pushed up in their training, getting them to understand what the hell they're supposed to do now, and they still ain't fully trained. They're still a long ways away. So yeah, I can only imagine. Um, these employees cost themselves some money now. Get a well-rounded employee, fully freaking maxed out all the way down through there. Oh yeah, that now you talking. Get all of them like that. Hire them and fire them all. They don't lose their stats just because you fire them. Pretty sure. Or can you just hire them all and keep them all? I don't know. And this is maybe I'm reading something wrong. I must be. One is supposed to be dense, right? Ain't that right? Two's supposed to be meh. Based on what I saw, it's pretty much the opposite, right? I so oh, we're not gonna turn. We don't want to do that today. Oh, we want to go backwards. I get it. Okay. All right. Now We gonna set here, and y'all gonna like it. Got it? All right. Now, you. Um, I want you to go cook for yourself. You. I want you to prepare bait. Haha. I don't care if you're tired. It only lasts for a little while. That's all. Promise. All right. Now I want you to go bait and set. Okay. Ready? Ready. All right. We'll drop that one right there. Yes, sir. Sure will. All right. So let's see what happens on our second trip through. Have they thinned out? What's going on? Because they're pretty dense up in here. Next. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Next. Now. Okay, we're pushing a pretty straight line out. See the fall off here. They're still fairly well dense. Probably get 6 to 7 pots before they say done. Um, okay, took that. And these guys are deep. Flat line. Nope, here we go. Looks like we're going to get a couple more than just 7 out of this. Okay, we got 9 out. Still got a little bit of crabby crabs left. We'll see what happens. When we run out, we're turning around and we're going right back in. The only reason I don't mind these being longer out here than in there is because you run out of room on your way back in. If we still got more crabs out here, or lobsters out here, I'm going to drop on them. Alright, looks like we're running thin. Well, maybe not. It looked like it for a second, but, well, that's only one, though. I gotta have a grouping. I can't just have one of you guys. A group of one, two. There we go, it's two. Alright, Stormy on the run in. Go out here until the bar turns black and then go for the run in. And turn it. Make her level. Check the radar, send it out. Sonar, my bad. Radar. I always have this natural curve. Alright, so let's see. They're not bad. We're getting better. I think. Hopefully. Yep, there they go. I don't want to get too close to my own lines. I'd be like trolling myself. I think. Mouse width. Oh, my bad. Honestly, I wasn't trying to. It was there. The button was there. I was pushing. We are at 11,792 though. That's really not bad for 20 pots. About as much as I was getting out of 24 in a beginner boat. Not that this boat's any better, but I don't know. Well, I mean, the boat is better because it does have more options available. As far as speed, it's not better. No. But like I said, we're not water skiing here. We're fishing. We're dropping bait and headed home. 18, 19, 20, 21. We got 30 pots total. Oh yeah, we good. I just dropped that on nothing. Damn it. No, wait. Go, Magri. No, don't move over. I'm sure of it. I don't have anything to drop it. There we go. Drop it there. One more and we're done up in this line. There we go. Time to turn. Turn and burn. Will we have the room? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. We should, actually. We're almost at the distance. But there's no crab. There's no lobsters up here this far. Well, there are, actually. Here, go get them. Surprise the living daylights out of me. Look, there's lobsters. Who knew? There's not a lot of them, though. There's some. Right there. Let's go. I think I was running a little bit too close to my own lines. It was just like, nah, you're not dropping here. And one more. Do we have enough crabs for one more, or lobsters for one more drop? Crabs. No, I'd be dropping on nothing here. There we go. That's what we want right there. Drop them on them. Right there. Oh my. That is a bunch of them. Well, not really. But you pile it up like this, it looks like a lot of them. Emmy. There. Alright, so my crew, I need to put her to bed. You go to bed. He's about done cooking. He'll be alright. Let's clear that. No, let's not clear that down. Let's hit you. Okay, yeah, see, they go right into that cabinet. Oh, 200. Man, didn't we start in the middle of the freaking day? How are we going backwards in time so fast? So much. Alright, anything on the deck? No. In fact, I'm surprised she had anything to put in those pots, because I think it... Well, she had some left over, so, alright. Alright. Let's put you two out here on the deck. You haul. You rest. You... You sort. Yeah. Damn. Okay. You two are in place. You're being taken care of. You're good. Let's go. I'll just make this go away. Just put up there how much we made in our last bucket, and I'm good with it. Really, I promise. How much did we just haul in there a minute ago? Did it say? Didn't, did it? 712. Where's the delete thing? Or stop sending me messages or something. Stop spamming my inbox. Dun, 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 it, dun, 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 it. Sequels, I like to go over here and see how much we made or how much we caught. 474. But this shouldn't be sitting here like this, right? Why? I want to just see how much I made in the last pot, right? Is that okay? I mean, I got my total right here. This is good. I can deal with that. What if I go over here? Will this tell me how much I just made? No. All I know is we got 30,000 pounds of room left. We still have lots and lots of lobsters left. I could have lined this up a lot closer, couldn't I have? I most certainly could have. I don't know why I did not. I'm a jerk. Yeah, that's pretty much what it all boils down to. I'm just a jerk. Rob, how good are you at long line throwing? Pretty good. All right.
How'd we get so far off course? Wow. We were all lined up, and then all of a sudden, nope, 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 nope. I fell off. I got busy watching other things, not paying attention to what I was supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. There we go. Whoops, my bad. Dude, sitting here trying to pull these up against freaking 8-mile-an-hour current. I'm not nice. There you go. Just reach right over and grab it. No big deal, man. You know how easy this is, right? Just up. He giveth and he taketh away. There you go. Smart man. Well, I had to drag the buoy with me a little bit there, but whatever works. All's fair in fishing and fishing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stable platform's all they can hope for. And when I say hope, I mean hope, hope. These waters are not angry at all. Atlantic is angry, Pacific is peaceful, right? Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Figured I'd just let y'all listen to the seagulls and sounds of the world around us rather than my voice blabbering all the time. Not quite as bright as it was last night. Maybe it'll get brighter as the morning gets closer. And away we go. Okay, so basically, the higher my speed, the longer it takes him to actually pull up the bucket, which makes a lot of sense. But, you know, I needed to see that. Okay, she should be just by. Here we go. 100 tons of lobsters. That's a bunch of lobsters, I think. I don't want to turn against you there, buddy, but you need to hurry it up. Just a second. Come on now, we got a little more juice behind it than that. There you go. Okay. All right, see, there's not as many redfish and these other fishies up here. We're at 20,414. Yeah. I don't know. Guess we're doing all right. Well, I mean, of course we're doing all right, but you know what I'm saying. Nothing out of the expected. We're doing okay. Might be slightly low, but we're all right. We're good. 12, 24, and 17. Eh. Where's your lights at, buddy? Ain't you supposed to have some kind of lights on over there? Pretty sure. Don't give me this crap about being a sovereign citizen either. Turn your damn lights on. Don't be a jerk. Just be okay, you know? That's all. You be you and do you. Just. Damn it. Be nice. I do have issues with some cars at night. Um, Actually, just driving at night sometimes because when I just got my driver's license. I was 18 years old. No, I was actually 16 and a half when I got my driver's license or learners, and then I was 17 and a half when I got my driver's license. Um, I was on my way home from work, um, and you know, of course, back then all of us who were in high school tended to work at McDonald's. We were always grab your friends, go to work at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? That way, all of you were together, and it's like you worked as a better team because you were already friends, you already knew each other, and yeah, and you knew that if you screwed up, then everybody at school was going to hear about it tomorrow. Um, but nobody cared. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't bad or anything. It was just fun. Um, but I was on my way home at about midnight on a Friday night, and this car in front of me, it wasn't even in front of me. Um, I was in the middle. We have a lot of hairpin turns in the mountains. They're like 90-degree elbow type turns, and then other ones are like damn near 160s. But this one was an elbow turn. It was 90 degrees from right to left, and I started going around this turn, and of course I'm, I'm a kid. I'm flying down the freaking road, right? I know this road inside and out because I've lived here for a whole 18 years out of my life, 17 years. So anyway, I'm flying down the damn road, and all of a sudden, up in front of me, I see a car, and this was just like right around the freaking turn. This car is sitting there, middle of the turn, lights turned off. There was no brake lights, no nothing. It was just sitting there in the road, waiting for somebody to come around the turn and hit him. Um, I don't know what the logic behind that is. Um, but it seems like somebody was either looking for one hell of a lawsuit, or you know, um they thought that, you know, they were ready to have somebody just absolutely waylay them right out the front windshield. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It was, to this day, one of the dumbest things I have ever seen anybody try to do in a car. Just sit in the middle of a freaking blind ass turn, no lights on, just sitting there in the middle of the road, right? Like you're going down the road, but you're not. You're just sitting there doing nothing. And I thought, initially, because I'm flying up the road, so I nailed the brakes. I'm fishtailing to a stop. I've got the e-brake pulled. This is back when we had manual drive, so I threw that thing in first gear. I was stripping things, just trying to get that car to slow down, and I had to go around him at the last second to the left, um, which surprised me that my car didn't just flip, just do some acrobatic assault over the top of his car, because that's how out of shape I had this car by the time I got it to him. Somehow or another, it straightened up and we made it across and around this fella. Um, I wanted to stop, but back then you didn't stop on these roads at night, because, well, you ain't knowing what these people might do. You're talking about mountains, you're talking about people you don't know. You're talking about people who have, I don't know, not exactly the greatest mental mindset to begin with. So you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So I didn't even bother stopping. I just took the description of the car, went home, told my mom and dad about it. Um, I don't think anybody in the area even knew who that was. That's how that went. Um, he was just a passerby, I guess. I don't know. Nobody knows, because nobody saw the car and nobody knew who it was. Nobody had ever seen the car, and nobody saw the car since, apparently. But there was four of us that had the same problem with the same car the same night, and that to me was okay. I got to be careful at nights, and from that point on, I started being really careful at night. Whereas during the day, oh, we're ripping and roaring. Um, you know, I got roads up here we call roller coaster road, just because the humps they have let you get a little air time out of the seat when you go over them. So it's what it is, a little roller coaster road. They're fun. A lot of them are really really fun. Um, some of them are really boring though. They are. All you see is like trees on both sides of the road, and there's nothing wrong with trees and that sort of thing. But after about 20 miles, you're just like, okay, well that's about enough of this. Can we get some wide open space for a little, for like 5 minutes, 5 seconds, whatever. Then a farm comes up and you got moo cows all over the place, right? Hey cow, I said moo. Um, oh yeah, I talk to the cows too. Uh, they're good people. Always know your neighborhood cows. My mom and my dad both grew up just after the alcohol prohibition, but still during the moonshine legging days. Um, she was a little different in the fact that she could handle a car, and she could handle a car very well. She was one of the first female dragsters in Virginia or in the state, um, and they would run, constantly from one side of Virginia all the way out to the coast. Um, her mom would always be like giving her a couple pennies for this, a couple pennies for that, but my mom would always have extra money left over, and my grandma would always ask, "Well, where'd you get that money?" She's like, "I saved up every penny that you ever gave me." Let's see. I think we're done on this string. Let's move over to the next. Let him pull that in a little bit, right? But that's all, she taught me how to drive. Um, my dad taught me how to drive a stick when I was 4 years old. So I was basically riding down the road. We'd get up on a mountaintop, and he'd be like, "Hey, how about you drive?" I'm like, "How about I don't?" And he was like, "Well, it's the only place you're ever gonna learn." So I get right up over there on that truck, and I'd have my own little booster boost me up so I could see up over the dash, and I'd have a little extension there so I could push the gas and the clutch, and yeah, I learned how to drive me a manual right there on the spot. If I didn't, we were going to go over the side of that hill, and yeah, it wasn't going to be a nice day for any of us. But I always had a feeling that if anything had happened, he would have reached over and grabbed the wheel. But he never did. He never had to. I was too scared to go over the side of that hill because I knew he was going to haunt me. I didn't want that. Let's go backwards. Come on now. I know you can go backwards. There you go. To be honest, back in the day, everybody wanted a manual. They were just better on gas, and they still are. You find them, you get one because they are much much better on gas than these automatic gas guzzling pigs. That's all I know how to call them. There's nothing in this world more fun than a freaking manual, and they're always trying to suck the life out of everything. Manuals are just a blast to drive. Once you get used to driving them, oh, you'll never drive anything else. That'll be the only thing you want to be behind because you have control of the speed of that vehicle from start to finish. Um, it's just like fits just like a glove. We're at 27,000 pounds. That's nutty. Let me know when you're ready to move on up there, Buckshot. There we go. Clear for the run in on the uphill, on the upswing of the wave. There we go. It's kind of like surfing. Just got to ride that wave. All right, what does that put us at? 28,000. 28,000. 402, 3, 4, 6, 5, 5, 7, 9. Wow. Um, can we just get out? No, apparently not. you got to go to pause or yeah, pause before you can come back to the game. And it always goes back to this message: set baited steel lobster pot. What is this? Positive. I'm not sure what this line's for. All right, well, that's a lot of crab. So we're gonna go back to the port. Let's put you guys back in the house. You go here. You go there. You eat some of this, and you eat some of that. You cooked it. Eat it. All right. So I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do this. Wait, what happened? Oh, there's one more left. Are you kidding me? The hell? Oh, son of a bitch. All right, fine. Are you done finished eating? No, I don't care. No, I want you here. And I want you there. Sorry. I somehow didn't see that one. I don't know. Forgot about it, apparently. Otherwise, I would have driven to it earlier. Hmm. Must have just got used to looking at it. Eh. It's opened the map and I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Leave a little bit of white there. I don't care if it goes a little to the negative, just as long as it doesn't stay in the negative. It needs to come back to the. There we go.